everyone. Welcome back to Beer Manufacturing Simulator here. We're gonna play another episode of this. Now we have to make some Biscoff ale that has lightness and acidity. So that's a refreshing, so we don't need refreshing. So what about if we were to use the malt here? That's sweetness. That's lightness, so we can get the lightness. We just need to get the acidity, which I'm thinking if we use a citrus, or maybe not quite. We can get the acidity there. Hmm. We can get heaviness, which we definitely don't need. There it is. No, we need lightness. So we need lightness. Deb. So we got heaviness there. Still heaviness. Got acidity there. Yeah, it's still the same thing. Yeah, I don't know. Lightness is what we need, and that's still not what we're after anyway, so we can't even use that. There's our acidity there. Hmm. Must be something here that works. Oh, that gets a bit of everything. Now I wonder if we were to make something. Sorry, I had to have a little break there, but I just accepted a quick contract for this 30-litre keg, which is this one here. We can quickly smash that one out, and I don't know if we're going to be able to do this one, so we'll just cancel that one for now. And for this 50-litre keg, I'm not too sure if we can get that, but it looks like we need to make a few Holbuck. I think it's just we got a 20-litre keg too, so we can certainly do that one as well. So let's grab that one, and we'll quickly get that going. Complete that one. So yeah, let's see if we can get some of these Holbucks done. I think they're just normal D and F. That is fine. So let's have a look. As for sweetness, custom Holbuck. Let's just have a quick look. Do we have any other recipes? No, not yet. Oh, actually we do. Refreshing light. And we have basic light. I think that's it. So that's fine. Okay. So let's look at making some of this Holbuck. Yeah, that's what we need. So we need hollow gold. which we got plenty of that. This is a level 2, so first need to load our vat up with some water. In fact, we've got, actually no, let's, yeah, let's make 200 liters of it. Let's do that. We've got some special supplies here. What else have we got here? Yeah, so I presume when we get level 10 we can get some more, some bigger kegs here. But what I'm after is... See, there's a 200 litre here and they only get bigger and bigger. It's going to cost $750, so let's just do that. I want to make brewer and fermentant vats run when an employee is assigned. They require big bags stored in the warehouse. Water is refilled using the refill water button. Paid action process parameters are set in the vat panel. Okay. Well, let's have a look what that's about. We have this big bad boy here. So let's put this just to the side here. Oh, okay. And we're making not that. We are not making that at all. So we need hollow gold malt. What about if we were to make that medium quality? Because that is what we're making. What's the difference between medium? Not really much, but we will do medium since we're using that and we have that. So let's pour the water in. So the water is currently being poured in. Okay. Now 65 degrees and then 95 degrees. Assign an employee, we can assign him onto that. And let's set the automation. Before we do that, what is the second one? Hollabuck hops low quality. So let's see if we can find that. Hollabuck. Oh, these are big bags. Oh. Let's just have a quick look because I don't think we have big bags unlocked just yet. Shop. We do. So we can't actually make what we want to make in a big bag. That is fine. That is fine for now. Yeah, that is fine for now. We can't really afford anything, so we won't worry about that just yet. Yeah, missing ingredient. We know. Because that's all you can do. Yeah, so we're just going to make some... We can also possibly make it as well the other way with that. That is fine. But yeah, we'll let that just sit there for now. And we'll use this one here. So we'll pour our water in. Get that going. Yeah, we're going to start our automation empire. I can't wait for that. Hopefully we won't have to do much more of this manual stuff. Right, so let's grab another bottle of water. We only need 30 more liters. Yeah, it takes so long to pour this in. Okay. So then we'll chuck in our medium quality Huller's Gold. We'll fill that up. There we go. We'll put in on our temperature 65. Okay, then what we're going to need is the Hollers or Hollabrook hot pellets. I think, yeah, that's the one we need. So this is almost done now. Okay, so we can put this in. Overtime, go to bed. Well, we're not quite ready for bed yet. We got a little bit more to do. 95 to 100, so let's try 99. There we go, perfect. That might be the perfect number there, 99. And then we'll get that transferred over, and we need some Thermix gold. Oh, I don't think we're going to have enough there. Do we have another bag? We might. Let's just have a quick look outside here. We do. Thankfully. So we'll transfer that over now. Oh, we got to cool it first. So we'll let that cool down. And see, we've got it up in E. So now we can transfer that over. We'll chuck it in our 60 litre. We'll add in our mix here. We'll open this one up. You can see we've currently got it on E. There we go. And we'll set it on, what is it, 8 to 20. So let's try 18. And then after that, we'll transfer it over. But while that's happening, let's pour our water in here for our next go along. And we can get ready to transfer this over into our lagering vat. Grab ourselves another bottle of water here. Start loading that in. All right. What do we want to make here? I think that one's done now, so we can send that straight over to our... We've actually got some stuff in our bottling line still. So let's grab our 2 crates. That is definitely not what I want to use. Have we even got any bottles over there? We do not, so we'll take them from there and chuck those over there. And we'll start bottling these up, whatever this is. I'm not 100% sure what this is. But we'll just bottle it up real quick. Now we'll chuck some more bottles down. Okay, grab this bottom crate here. We have some more Bisford Ale rate C rate with sweetness. Okay, that's what we got. Alright, so let's start getting this going. Okay, we'll take our empty crate and chuck it on top of there. And we can chuck this down here. Actually, it can go up the top here. We'll chuck those ones there. Well, I guess we'll finish the day here. Employee salaries of $50. Yep, that's fine. Following contracts were not complete. Yet that is fine. Yeah, that's fine. We'll complete this contract here. We'll give him the rated of D's, just to get him sorted. We got a 20-litre keg, so we can accept that. So I think we've got a 20-litre keg there. We've got another 30-litre keg too. Where did all these do we get our kegs back, do we? We must do. Items do not match. Oh, so this must be a... Yeah, these are dirty kegs. That's another 30-litre keg. So, do we have a cleaning station for those? Surely we must have a cleaning facility for them or something. This pouring machine, I do want to get this because it's an automatic pourer. And I think it caps automatically as well. We can see here we've got our 500 there and our 500 over here. Whoa. And if we head out here, I think we'll find there is some more picture frames up, maybe? I don't know. You can see we've got 100 beer there. So yeah, there'll be picture frames a bit of everywhere as we look around and stuff. Anyway, let's have a look as well at what other contracts we have here. So they want a 50-litre that's... Oh, this is active. We can do that one. We haven't got Holbrook. Actually, you know what? We do have Holbrook. So we need more bottles before we do anything. I don't know if about purchasing some more crates, but we will purchase some more bottles here. Let's get that all the way up to max and buy those. We'll collect them all. There we go. And we'll keep filling up here just to empty the system out. Yep, and I picked those ones up. Of course I did. So let's grab ourselves a empty crate and chuck all these into there. And we'll head over here and chuck our empty crate onto here. Grab our full crate, chuck it there, and bottle up some more of these. Alright, we'll fill this up again. Not enough beer, so we've cleared out the system now. We can collect both of those, stack them up here. Okay. Probably going to have to buy ourselves some more caps and some more stickers as well, I think. Because we are flying through these. So that's an empty crate. That one can just sit there now. And we can sit this crate onto here. We can grab that crate there. And what is this? C for sweetness. That can go up there. They're all the same. Stickers and whatnot. Okay, so let's grab those. And we'll chuck these in. Even though we're only going to be able to do a couple, we can still just get them done. And yeah, I collected those other ones. So we can chuck those in here. Beautiful. We can chuck those on top of here, grab those ones. And chuck them up on the top shelf because they're all the same. We will order some more stickers. as well as some more caps. So let's buy, say, 10 of these. That will give us 1,000 bottles. We don't have enough cash for that. So what about if we were to get 5 of each? We do now. We only have 50 bucks left to our name, but that is fine. Right, let's load these up. And before we do that, let's just grab another empty crate here. And that one there. And let's keep bottling these, or capping these, as they say. Alright, so now that one's done. That's actually only got 18, so we'll chuck that straight back up on there. Actually, no, we won't. We will take that because there's no more to be made with that. We need 4 bottles. How many are in there? There's only 3 in there. Alright, let's grab that then. And let's complete some of these. We need to order ourselves a 20-litre keg as well. So let's do that real quick. Yeah, I don't know how we clean our kegs yet. Hopefully there's a way of doing it, but yeah, I have no clue how we do it. So we can whack that on there, and it needs Bistoff Ale, which is not that. So we'll send that to the bottle filler. And we're going to make some of that just basic ale. So we need the brown malt. So that's the yeast. That's the malt. That will work. We'll just chuck this straight into here just to get it going, and then we'll get the rest of it. Okay, we'll set the temperature at 65 degrees. And we also need that bag next. We're not going to have enough of that, so let's order some more of that. And yeast, well, have we got any of that? We do, we have enough of it. Actually, if we have a look out here, we do have more of these, because I did remember ordering more. So we'll chuck this in. And we'll open up our bag and chuck that in as well. Okay. So we'll chuck this up on 98. And we'll start, I guess, bottling these up. Yeah, I reckon we should definitely look at that. Definitely have a look at that bottling machine. Okay, let that cool down. In fact, let's just have a quick look at our contracts here. What is that? 60. Okay, we can definitely do that. We'll give them this one. That's 20, that's 40, and that's 60. So we'll complete that. Keg cleaner. Okay, so we have unlocked that now. Okay, let's do that one real quick. We'll chuck these over here again. How many do they want? They want 4, so we'll grab that one there. So we'll complete that, and we don't have any of that. We haven't got that set up yet. The Holbrook. The Holbrook. With a sweetness trait, so we don't have that yet. How many of those? We got 3 left. Okay, well, that is fine. Anyway, we'll keep going with this. Okay. Grab that empty crate and chuck them both over there. Actually, we can put 5 more in there. Scatter those down. Okay. Throw that one down there and that one on top of there. We'll grab another one. Okay, we'll just chuck in 5 more just to finish that one. Okay. And before we go, let's chuck another spare crate down. Yeah, so we sort of need to keep it sort of constantly running, don't we? Let's put these here. So what are those? Those are something different again. Okay, yeah, so let's chuck it on this shelf here. And we'll load that shelf up. Grab the ones from there. Actually, we need a 20-litre keg. How much have we got in here? This is Holbrook. We need Bistford. That's what we're making, actually, which I think is ready to be transferred. And we need to add in our other secret ingredient here, which is our yeast. Medium quality here, so we'll add this in. Okay, so that's done. We can now set our temperature here. We'll try 10 degrees. See how that is. Yeah, it's getting there. And we'll place some more empty crates up here. And we'll even throw some more bottles up here. Okay, so we've now just hit overtime. So we'll keep all this going. I think we've got everything we need. Okay, so we have a lot of bottles everywhere. Anyway, we'll keep on capping here. Perfect, so they're all done. We can chuck them on this shelf here. We'll grab our next lot of crates and chuck them over here, and we'll grab these crates here. We're probably going to need some more caps and stickers though, so we'll grab some more of those real quick. And throw those in. Yeah, this makes it a lot quicker having this these back to back and having to be able to do 5 at a time now. It's definitely making it a lot quicker. But we can chuck both of those up there. So we have 60, we have 120 sitting there. If we need to sell that now, let's have a look here. This should be ready to transfer now. We'll send that to that vat. And we need our 20-litre keg. So we'll take 20 litres out of there and then we'll just make our next one. And then we'll just make the rest in bags. But we're probably going to look at buying the big bag that we've got here, which is $900 though, so it is not cheap at all. Okay, so that's almost done. Let's just pour the rest of the water we have into here. So that's just Bisford is what we're making here. Okay, and that's done. So let's transfer that over to our keg filler. And we'll make the 20 litres. Like so. And then we'll transfer the rest over to our bottle filler. So we have that, so we'll keep a hold onto that. And we've got more bottles here, so we can certainly, we'll just pick those up and chuck those on the other side there. We'll grab that crate there. And we'll just start bottling one crate. Okay, so if we grab those, chuck those there. No, screw it. We'll just keep making these because then we can just throw them down on the table there. So we know we can make a total of 3 crates. So we'll chuck another lot onto there. We will take this lot here. Whoa. Straight through. Get these ones filled up and it should leave us 10 litres left. Beautiful. Okay, so we can take those now. We've got 40 more there. And we will crate these up as we go now. So we'll grab that. And that can go up here because I think this is just standard, so we can chuck this down here. We'll chuck it on a completely different shelf. Now we'll grab that crate, chuck that onto there. And we'll chuck our beers onto here as well. And we have 5 extra stickers and caps left over. Chuck those on there as well. Okay, so that's those 2 done as well. So we can bring those over here. Okay, I think we're all sorted for the day. So let's end today. We have negative $20. Or we were negative $20. We didn't really make any money. That is fine. We still don't have that yet. We do have the 20-litre keg, so let's sell that off. And get $200 for that. And we need that. Let's grab that. That is not what we need. That is what we need. Oh, it needs sweetness. Okay, hold up. We've got one here that is sweetness. There we go. So let's finish that contract. You can accept that one. I wouldn't mind doing that. It needs refreshment. We can do that one. So let's complete that one. Let's go and grab some of that Hellbrook that we made. Or Hallbrook. Complete that one. It's a 30-litre keg. That needs refreshment. Let's accept that one and see what that's about. We need 60 of the Bisford. Okay, so we have enough for that. Let's go to contracts and let's confirm that one. Okay, how much money do we have? We have $1,600. So let's look at buying ourselves the bottling machine. And what about the keg cleaner? 1,400 bucks. Yeah, we should be right to buy that. Looks like we have some more empty crates again now. So we can chuck those down there and we can chuck our crate back here. Okay. Still only level 9. So we'll pick up the boring machine here. Now this is a fancy bit of gear. So can we just, I don't know, place it like there? That is, oh yeah, that is huge. Let's just grab this. And is there a way to pickup point? Can we chuck it on here? Chuck it on here. We put it on this shelf. Looks like the only thing we can do is get rid of it like that. Only because I'm not using singles anymore. Now this machine is pretty big, so hopefully we can put it down. Oh, hopefully we can put it down this backside here. And hopefully it will fit. Oh, fits there, but it does fit. Okay, let's have a quick look here. Okay, not enough beer in the machine. That is fine. So, have we got anything in here? It is empty. Okay. And we haven't started making anything else yet. Alright, let's have a look at some contracts that we can do. That's the keg. They need refreshment. I can probably accept that one. Yeah, we can do that. So complete that one. Yeah, let's just make another load of actually let's just get another load going here. Okay, and let's look at making the Bisford ale. No, we can't really do that, can we? Alright, let's see what else we've got here that we can make. They want another Bisford keg that's 30 liters, we can certainly do that. So let's start getting that. And to make that, which is this, we need we need that stuff there. I don't think we're going to have enough for all this, but we'll see how we go. I think we're going to fall a little bit short. Yeah, we definitely are. Yep. Okay, that's all right. We have no more there, but we have plenty of this stuff outside here. So let's crack that one open. And we'll set our temperature at 65. Then we need the Fogswell Hobbs low quality, but we won't be using low quality. We'll use the high quality here. 19 should be enough for it. Now, is there anything left in this machine here? Yeah, it's 10 liters. Okay. So let's pour some of this in. Well, we might have enough. Nah, we definitely do not. So let's go grab some more. We got plenty of that stuff as well. Crack it open here. Okay. And we'll set our temperature at 98. And we're probably going to need ourselves another bag of this yeast well. No. Yes. Yes, we will. So let's order some more of that, shall we? We'll grab 10 of those. Yeast well. So we'll cool this down and we'll transfer into the other vat. Okay, so let's transfer that over now. And put our yeast well in. There we go, and we'll start our temperature. Okay, let's grab some. I don't think we have any more water, so that's all right. We do have our keg cleaner, so let's go clean our kegs. Oh, we do have more water, so let's go and load that up. And I think we're going to be making. I don't know what we're making actually. Oh yeah, we'll just work it out once we get this one going, shall we? Get that one going. Okay, so for that, new refreshment there. We don't have any of that in stock. We need to make this 30 liter keg, so we are going to be we'll make some more of it. We need some of this beautiful stuff here. Yeah, we'll just make some standard stuff here just to build our stock up. Okay, we'll set our temperature at 65. And we'll transfer this over into our lagering vat. And I think we order ourselves some more crates with bottles. Let's order 100 of those. Oh, that is... Yeah, we do not have the cash for that. Okay, so let's just get... let's just get 4 of those then. It's going to leave us a wee bit short for cash, I think, but we should be alright. And the way this goes is I think these just go on here. Then we'll grab 3 empty crates here. We cannot get around this pole though. Chuck the 3 empty crates there. That's almost done. This requires the next ingredient. So we'll load this up now. So if this is only 60 and it makes heaps of bottles, we can only imagine how much 200 litres is going to make. Anyway, this is done. So let's transfer this over into our automatic machine here. And let's turn that on. Here we go. Look at how quick that is. That just goes, doesn't it? This pole's really annoying being here. We'll take those 2 empty crates and we'll chuck that crate in there. And we'll take these crates and load those 2 crates on. These can just sit over here for now until I'm ready to package those up. But we will chuck 1 more empty crate just on here. I think the thing is we ran out of bottles, so you can see here there's still 20 litres sitting in here. Yeah, so that pumped them out extremely quick. What we can do though is, yeah, this pole is extremely annoying for being there. Let's chuck those there. Maybe it only takes crates. Alright, so we'll grab those back then. We'll chuck them on here. And we'll chuck all of those in. There we go. And we'll chuck that onto here. We have a lot of crates. We'll grab that crate and chuck that on there. And turn that machine back on so it goes again. Yeah, we need $900 to buy that big bag of malt. Okay, let's package these up, shall we? Since we have so many of them, we need some labels and we need some caps. Alright, let's pump through all of this stock we have. Okay, so that's all those ones. We might just chuck those just down here. They're not capped. Those ones are capped though. And we'll grab those 2 empty ones. And we'll keep on going here. I still think we don't have enough bottles for that other side. So I think there's still 10 litres sitting in there. So we'll chuck those into there. And we'll grab these ones out. And we'll quickly cap these ones. Okay. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 there, plus the 100, plus the 10 that we're missing from here. You know what? Since we're not using this anymore, it's full. It is full of stuff. It's got 10 liters of standard ale. So we need more bottles to empty that out. What we can do though is let's just transfer it back to the vat, and we might move this to over here. You know, we can put it right here. If we need to use it, we can use it. If not, we don't have to. But that gives us access through here now, so we're not trying to fight to get through here. Did I have any more bottles out here? I did not. Okay, so what do we got in here? This thing just needs to be cooled down now. So we'll let that cool down. Yeah, I think that's it for today. We'll just, I think our vat's still got stuff in it too. It does. Okay. Does this thing have anything in it? No, okay. So we'll send this over to our next one here. And we'll load our special yeast into it. Alright, so we ran out. Let's go get some more real quick, because I don't think we have any more in here. But we do have some here. We have plenty of it. You see, we might not have much money, but we've got a lot of stock here. So it's not really an issue. Oh, I think that might be too much. Possibly, I'm not too sure. It's still going up. Maybe it wasn't too bad. But yeah, let's call it a day. We have $10. We're going to be in the negatives tomorrow. We certainly are. Oh, that's all right. Let's go and grab that one. Oh, we're going to need both of these. So we can finish that contract. Accept that one because we'll get that. We can accept that one as well. We can accept that one. We can't accept that one, but we can accept that one. We can accept that one. Too many contracts. That is fine by me. Let's chuck that crate there and chuck that crate onto there. And we'll grab our standard crates here just to accept those contracts, so we can complete that one and we can complete that one there. Let's accept that one. They need 60. Well, luckily we've got you covered, hey. I don't know what that is. So that one's got sweetness. Okay. Alright, so we got the 60, so let's take that. We'll complete that one. And we now have the capping machine. Okay. We have packs of 1,000 labels and our 50-litre keg. Okay, so that's cool. Alright. Well, we're not in the negative anymore, I'll tell you that much. And we can't do that one, but we can certainly do that one. These are just empty, so that can sit on there. These can just sit here for now. The sweetness can head back over here. We can take that one, and that will clear both of those crates. And we need the 20 whole buck. So let's throw these over here. And we'll complete that contract. Need 8 for sweetness. We can certainly do that one. We can probably do that one. We'll throw this crate down. That doesn't do anything for us because we need the... we don't need that. That will do one, and I guess we can collect that one as well. That isn't going to be a issue. So complete that one and complete that one. We can do the whole buck. And we can do that one as well. So we'll grab our whole buck and our Bistoff and or Biz Ford, and we'll grab our whole buck and complete those two. I still can't do that one. Okay, so now we've got plenty of empty crates. We don't have any bottles. But in saying that, let's chuck those there. Let's grab our caps and whatnot off of it. And let's get rid of this machine. And buy ourselves our automatic capping machine. Capping machine, 1200, buy that. And you know what we'll also do? We will also buy our expansion to our factory. Oh. Now have that room unlocked. Nice. Okay. Well, I didn't really upgrade what I thought it was going to upgrade, but that's fine. We'll put our capping machine along the back side here. In fact, we'll just chuck it there for now. Because we need to move this. And we'll move this to say there for now, and we'll put this on the back wall here. Like so. So we can just literally grab our full crates, chuck them on there, and start doing business. Anyway, this thing needs the caps and the stickers. We'll also go and grab the bigger packs as well. So packaging, and in fact we're going to buy ourselves some more crates here. We'll buy ourselves a 52 litre keg as well, and our bigger packs of stuff. But what we're going to do first, before we even touch those, is, so they're 1,000. We can grab these ones as well. Where did those other ones actually go? Oh, they're just in bigger boxes and they're both shut. Okay. So we can chuck these into here. Oh. Choose a beer for an employee. Ah, he's assigned elsewhere. So if we go here and change and unassign him from here and assign him to make that, there we go. I guess we can sort of, oh no, we can only tick the one. Oh well, that's fine. Oh, okay, so he's automatically taking empty crates. I have a lot of stuff here that I probably don't need on me, so let's just drop that off real quick. And let's go pick up those crates with the bottles. see that's already being loaded or unloaded. Turn that machine on. There we go. Right, so now we need to transfer this fluid over to there, to the automatic pouring. You can see it's automatically going now. And I think we need to transfer this over now. We do. So we'll transfer that over. We don't have enough to make anything just yet. Let's have a quick look at our contracts though. So we do need to make that. We do have that 50 litre keg, I believe. We do. So we'll grab that real quick. Chuck that on our machine here, because we're going to turn this straight over to there to do that and get that out of here, because that's going to be a quick $500 for us. But what we should be doing is making some more here. What are you waiting on? Oh, literally just more. Yeah, okay. So it should be going again, which I think I can hear it. Alright, let's go grab some more water real quick. So I do think we have more water ready. We have one more. Yeah, so it looks like he's loading them straight onto there and collecting the empty crates off of there. So we need to put some of this stuff in here. Don't know if we'll have enough, but we'll find out here in a second. I think we need about 22 to 23. This only got 20 in it. Yeah, so we come up a little bit short. Anyway, this is done, so let's send this over to the keg filler. We can start pouring that into here. Perfect. Grab that. Oh, it needs sweetness. Okay, we're not going to get that contract. There's no way to actually empty these out, so we'll just hold on to it for now. Our keg cleaner, where is that? There it is. Let's put this just in here. Say up against the wall there. We'll grab these dirty kegs that we have here. And we'll get these cleaned. So that one's done. That one's done. And our last one. It's a pretty simple cleaner. But we have, what do we have down there? So that's a 30. So we can chuck out let's chuck our 220s down here. And then we'll chuck our 230s down here. Alright. So let's transfer the rest of this fluid over to our automatic pouring machine. That should automatically start kicking off, which it is. What do we need? So that's full. Oh, we need to get some more of our wheat, didn't we? Or our rye, I think this is. Yeah, we're just too short. Set that at 65. Once we get some money, we'll make our bigger vat going to make this standard stuff. So we'll let that thing go. I think we'll just chuck those other caps in there because that only has 5 and that only has 5. So we'll quickly chuck those into there. Just to keep that going. So we've got plenty of crates there. And I think we have some more crates out here, don't we? We do. We'll grab 2 more crates from there. And chuck them up there. Alright. Right, so now we need to add in our other stuff. We need another bag of this. Which is that stuff there. Yeah, we definitely don't have enough time. I was just having a look to see if maybe we could get that keg, but yeah, we do not have enough time at all to be able to do that. Which is fine. Okay, so we'll boil this now. Okay, and you know, we might even get this one making some of our yeah, we'll get it making this. So I think we do have some of this stuff. No, we don't actually have any of that stuff. Yeah, we don't have any of that stuff. That is fine. Yeah, so we'll cool this one down now. In fact, what we'll do is we'll get this one making some more of this as well. Okay, we'll set that at 65. Just to get that going. We need to cool this down now. Or is it ready to be transferred? Oh, so it's ready to be transferred. So let's send that over. We'll load in some of our yeast. And we'll set our temperature. And we'll do the same thing here. And we'll boil this one. Okay, we'll transfer this over into our lagering vat. Okay, we can cool this one down now. And we'll get ready to transfer this over. To our small ferment, whatever this is, our small one of this. We'll have to go get some more of that. What yeast are we using? We're using that yeast there. We'll set our temperature. And our lager is almost done. This one's going to be done first, so we'll transfer this over. And we'll transfer this over into our automatic pouring machine. We'll grab ourselves some more bottles. Looks like we need some more labels. Some more caps, some more labels, and we'll get that machine pumping. We go through all that already. Yep. I think this one's ready now, so we can send that into our automatic pouring machine as well. Oh, he's going to get some more labels in that automatically. All crates in the room are full. That's alright, we can take all those and drop them onto here. Yeah, right, so he just automatically filled that. That's cool. We'll take those empty crates off of there. Yeah, we have heaps of empty crates. That's alright. I guess when it comes to when we get this bigger vat going here, that should be pretty sweet. I only have 30 water left. No, do I want to make some more hull buff? So we need some hella gold. So that's a malt, that's a hops, and that's a yeast. We do have hella gold here. Okay, so we'll top that up. We'll put in our hella gold here. And we'll set our temperature. Okay, so I might grab some of these crates here. So we can stack up our shelves. Because we have a lot of this. And just to make sure that's not a full crate, so we won't worry about taking that one. We'll start loading up this shelf as well. I think these are all the same. But for these two just here, I want to chuck those on there. How did I end up doing that? There we go. But yeah, we need more bottles, so we'll have to work that out. We can assign someone to that. There's still 10 litres left. Now, can we actually assign anyone to this? No, we cannot. That is fine, so we might place an order for some bottles. Anyway, let's call it a day there. Yep, we knew that. Is Ford Ale. Yep, we have enough to actually... Let's put that back. And let's in fact just grab that crate there. So we can complete that. We can do that one. I don't have a keg for 20. We can do that one. We can do that one. Let's just complete those contracts. So let's grab a crate of those and a crate of those. Complete those two there. And let's do this one real quick. So we need 60. So we'll grab 1, 2, and 3. Complete that one. Can do that one. Complete that. We can hire another employee too now. Yes, let's hire that. Let's go to the shop and let's order that malt big bag. And let's order some bottles. Let's see if he actually stacks those bottles up or not. So we'll head over here. We'll assign this guy to it. Where is he? There he is. No crate with empty bottles. Yeah, we sort of got that. Okay, so let's put this beer crate here. Let's grab... Oh man, I have so many empty crates. We flew through that. Let's go ahead and grab our big bag over here. There it is. Look at that beauty. 3,000 it holds. Okay. Oh, so I actually have to assign someone to this. Okay, so let's take him off the pourer then. Unassign you from there. Let's assign you to here. And let's chuck the big bag onto our shelf just there. There we go. He's going to go get it. He needs 100, so that big bag will last us ages. That's right. What do we need for... Oh, wow. Okay. It's going to cost us 1,600 bucks if we want to get a... no, we won't be doing that. Nope, we will not be doing that. We need a 20-litre keg with sweetness. Okay. What are we making here? We're making Holbrook. Okay, well, is there a way we can possibly change it to make maybe not Holbrook? Yeah, no, I think we're stuck on a Holbrook. I don't think we really got a shot here. So we'll just make it then. Okay, so we'll chuck this into it and we'll grab ourselves another bag real quick. In fact, we'll grab some bottles just here. And let's see if we can actually chuck these on this machine. Yep, that does work. So let's quickly go and grab some more bottles. Just to keep this machine going. There's no beer left in there. Okay. Righto. We do need more water. Yeah, see, he needs a big bag of Bruck hops, low quality. What are you exactly making here? Yeah, let's hold up a second. To get him to make... So it's custom recipe. Basic ale. Yeah, we'll give him this. And then the yeast afterwards. So... What was that? That was the... Bugwell. So... The... Fugwell low. That's what we're going to do there. He's missing that. That's only going to cost us, what, $900? $900. Yeah, I'm sure we could get there. Yeah, so let's chuck this crate onto here. Chuck that empty crate there. And we'll grab that crate and chuck that one on there. Okay. Yeah, not really too much else we can do, really. There's nothing in this vat. There's nothing in this vat, is there? Nah. And nah. What were we doing? We're going to grab ourselves another green bag here. To get this one going. And this has got to be on 97. Oh, we'll try 99. We'll see how we go. Let's go and collect all those other bottles over here as well. Just to keep our area nice and tidy. We do have another pallet here, so let's go and look at somewhere we can place this down. So we got a pallet there and we got a pallet there. So let's try and put this pallet maybe here and see if he maybe puts those other ones there. I can't really see if there is any bottles in the middle. That doesn't appear to be so, but we definitely have a few crates here now. Yeah, okay. What have you ran out of? You ran out of labels and caps. Okay. You went through those. Whoa, where did you put those? I had 1,000. There's no way you're telling me that you went through all those caps. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I'm telling you, there is no way you could have done that. That's not possible. There's no way we just made 1,000 bottles. Because where are they all? No chance we made 1,000, guys. There's no chance at all. Where did you put them? I don't have the money to make any more. Oh well, I guess we'll... It's too early to end the day. Alright, so I guess we'll buy some more water then. Buy 10 of those. And get our big vat going again. Let's just make some more beers forward. Because I think that's our best bet until we have another big mission come up. I think we just stick to Bisford and Billbrook, I think it is. But yeah, I want that big vat going. Because we can always transfer it into the smaller vats after it's made a big batch. Because these just take way too long to be making the water here, or to just pour water in. Anyway, that's done. So let's make... Actually, this is what? Bisford. Need a brown malt. What do we need? Oh yeah, we got some of that. Let's load that up. Okay. We'll get that one cranking. And yeah, we have this whole room in here as well. Actually, we got another badge over here. 100 something. I don't know what that 100 is, but we got 100 something there. Is there any more anywhere? Oh yeah, we can see over here we got another one. 500 there. 500 there. Any more anywhere else? Doesn't appear so. Now, what I want to know is where did you put that big bag? Oh, you put it straight back down here. Ain't you good? Yeah, so we have plenty of that. That's why it's so expensive, but we'll get multiple uses out of that, and we'll be able to make an insane amount of just Bistoff. Or Bisford, sorry. What do we need? We need this. Hold up. Yeah, we use that. Make some more Bisford. Is this what we're making? More Bisford? Yeah, we're making more Bisford. Let's say 96. We can get this one going again. Oh, this one needs to be cooled down now. What's this making? It's making... It doesn't know what it's making just yet. What do we put in it? I have no clue exactly what we've put in it. Anyway, let's transfer that over to our small vat here. So we need to cool this down. Let's have a look here. Need to put some yeast in here. I think that was malt. Yeah. So let's grab that yeast and we'll chuck that into this vat here. And we'll set our numbers on, our heat. We need to cool this one down now. Or is this ready to transfer? This is ready to be transferred to our big vat. We can chuck it into here. Start filling up with some yeast to get the alcohol activation process going. And we need to go grab ourselves another bag. But before we do that, let's just transfer this over real quick into our small lagering vat. And we need some more of that. There we go. We'll set our temperature. Beautiful. Okay. And this one's almost done. Ding. There we go. Let's transfer that to our automatic pouring machine. And let's get that going. And let's transfer this over. This thing out. Yeah, right, it's empty just like that. That did not last long at all. Okay. Yeah, we do need more labels though and stuff. I don't know where you put them all though. That's the thing I don't understand is where did they all go? That's alright. Let's go. Weber's Fan Festival. We need Frosthaven's Weber's Bottle. Oh, what is that, I wonder? How do we even make that? We got 5 days and we need 300 bottles of that. Yeah, I don't know how to make that. So let's just start playing around with a few things, shall we? And see if we can get somewhere. So we do have a couple of different things now. That's not it. That's not it. That is not it. That's not it. Okay, well let's have a little quick look. Oh, we got some different label customizations here. I don't think it's basic IPA. I do not think it's that at all. Anyway, we need to do some contracts. Let's have a look at the active. Frosthaven Wibberty's bottle. I don't know. Now we do need some more sweetness, which I don't think we have any sweet ones, so that's fine. Let's have a look. We can do that one. Can't do that one yet. We can do that one. Because that 50 litre keg, where's that? We can get rid of that straight away. So let's complete that. Got $500 for that bad boy, and we need, let's just grab that. Okay, so we've unlocked some new things here. Oh, that could be what we're after. A quality big bags. Oh, these are all the big bags. I see. We can do that one. We can do that one. We can do that one. Let's just grab some more. Grab our crate of that real quick. Get $2,400 for that though. We need to make some more Holbrook. Let's transfer this over to our automatic filler. And we do need more labels, so let's just quickly get... Actually, no. We're not going to worry about those labels just yet, because what we are going to worry about is getting that big bag of malt of this, and we're just after that. So let's grab that. I think he's going to go out there and grab that now, and that will make our big batch. And then for our caps, let's just see if there's some more contracts that we can fulfill real quick. We can accept that. Let's accept that one. So we need 50. So let's just chuck this water here. Chuck that there. Let's just grab 3 crates of that just to get this going. Complete that one. Chuck these crates straight back out onto the floor here. That's gonna keep going. That's working its magic. But we do need to make that. Did I have more water out here? I do. Let's just grab these real quick. And let's just make some more Holbrook. I think that's what we're after. I think that's what we're after there. We'll just double check before we do that. So we'll make a Holbrook. Make our Holbrook first. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. So we want the... let's chuck that in there. We'll chuck that in there. And we'll chuck that yeast there. We want the gold one. Let's chuck that straight into here. Okay, we'll set our temperature now. We'll go to 65. And no target vat yet. That's alright. We can transfer that into there. Target vat is full. Oh, you tell me I have to actually buy another vat? Or you just telling me because it's not big enough, it won't accept it all? Because I think that's what you're telling me. This thing has nothing in it at the moment whatsoever. Alright, so what do we need to make that next vat then? Let's just have a quick look. 700 bucks, jeez. Okay, well, it's not too friendly, is it? That's not too bad. Oh, we got stuff in here as well. Required ingredient, yeast. Let's grab some of that yeast that we had. So I think that's what we're making here. We'll chuck that in here, get that going. I still don't know how we make the frost haven yet. There we go, and we'll set our temperature. Hope I haven't broken the game. I really hope I haven't. By trying to transfer that over, because yeah, I think that is exactly what's trying to happen there. See, it's bouncing around in there, and it's only got 140 liters, so I have a feeling that's exactly what's happened. Yeah, I have a feeling it's exactly what's happened. It's only got 120 now. It's got even less. Even though it says empty. Oh, this is ready to go too. So let's transfer this over into it. Well, the beer is not ready yet. What is this? Oh, we need more of that yeast. Where is that yeast? Oh, there's not enough in here, so let's go grab another packet real quick of our yeast. And we'll use all of this one first. Perfect. We'll set our temperature. This one's ready to be transferred. So we'll select that vat there. Whoa. This thing's already filling up. This thing just filled up again, so it obviously did go in there. Let's transfer this over. That one went into there. That one's gone down, so that's telling me that it's gone straight into there. Okay. Oh, that's fine. I wonder, can I... No, I can't really do anything with that. Who am I kidding? This thing's still got more beer, so let's add some more of these onto here. We need more caps. We need more caps. That's what we need. Yeah, let's just get those caps. let's just do the hundreds first, and we'll get 5 of each. And old mate should head out to go get those. This one's done, so we can transfer this into not that line. We need 50 liters, so let's transfer this into that keg filler. Let's try and transfer this over again. Beer is not ready. Oh, okay, so we're gonna have to do some more yeasty action with this. There we go. Okay, we can set our temperature now. Oh, hello. Yeah, it appears that we got heaps of beer sitting here. Hurry up and go get your caps, man. Stop messing about. Requires hobs. So let's grab that. We do not have enough in that, so we'll grab another packet while we're at it. Yeah, I have a feeling I've just bugged the game somehow. Because everything's just backed itself up now, I think. Whoa. What am I actually making here? No, I need the other stuff, not this. Jeez. I need this stuff here. I'm gonna need the other pack. Is that what we need? No, that is exactly what we don't need. Halabruck is what I need. That's malts. That's what I need. Let's buy 10 bags. Well, let's buy 5 bags of that. And what else do I need? I've got plenty of that. Where did they all go? They're here. Let's open that one up. There we go. Holbrook Hallis is what we need. Okay, we'll set our boiling temperature. 97. And yeah, I know. Chuck that onto there. Chuck that all onto there. Make room. Need more crates. Yeah, mate, what are you doing? Get us our crates in there. What are you doing? What are you doing? Messing us around. We need more crates down here. Chuck some more bottles on there. And we'll chuck some more bottles on there. Grab another empty crate here. We can see he's just placed them all on here now, which is a good sign. We'll chuck that one on there. And we'll chuck some more. Is this thing empty now? Let's say. So that's empty. So we can transfer the liquid out of here and send that to the automatic pouring. Okay, we can transfer this over into there. Okay, that thing has no water now, so let's pump that full of water. And he should go and grab some more of that good stuff. That's lagering up. We've already emptied that. Yeah, we definitely need to get that big vac, so I feel like we lost heaps then. Anyway, we need to cool this down. And we need some Thermix Gold in there. That's malt. which I think we've got a little bit there. There should be enough. Oh, we got something in here too. What do we need? What's this? Oh, we need yeast. We need some more of this one here. We're going to need another bag of this. And we are flying through this yeast and all these small bags here. I'll say that much. Anyway, let's pull that in. Open our new bag up here. I don't know what we've made here, but we're making something. We get all sorts of things with this. Anyway, let's turn the heat up on that. That's just waiting to transfer. We need more bottles on here. Okay. This thing's still got some stuff in it. So let's turn that one back on. Okay, and it is empty now. So we can take that and chuck that on there. Oh, chuck that. Beer does not meet parameters. What sort of beer is that? Oh, that's... Where did that just go? What is that? That's a... I've made an all-in-one beer. What is that exactly? That's Bisford's Ale, but it is... That is something. Yeah, wow. Okay. Yeah, okay. That is, yeah, something. It looks like we've got a good stockpile of Bisford's Ale, though. We have some more there. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue what we made exactly, but we made something there. We made some more of it here, too. So let's put that into there and get that one going, I guess. But because these don't match, I think we're going to have to take that off of there. And we'll chuck this. Yeah, where can we chuck this? Can we chuck it on there? No. Let's just chuck these 2 crates down the bottom here. Actually, that there needs to go over here so I can... Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I have no clue exactly what I made, but I made some sort of contraption. I don't know exactly what it is, but it is something. We are going to have to order some more bottles tomorrow, because we are out. We are going to be in the negatives again, but that is fine. We're not going to worry about setting that up just yet, because cannot move. What is in this? Oh, there is. Yeah, there's... Oh, yeah, we got beer in here. That's right. Where's that 50-litre keg at? There it is. Let's wash this out real quick. There we go. And we'll chuck that straight onto here. We do not have a keg. That's because I didn't put a keg down. There we go. Alright. Let's start pumping that into here. Perfect. And then we'll transfer that beer into... Oh, our automatic pouring machine is pretty full, so... It's only 10 litres. Let's chuck that into our small vat for now. And that can just sit in there until it's... Oh, this is just a... Yeah, I don't know how I made this, but this is just, wow, some sort of contraption. I've ticked all the boxes with that. Yeah, I don't know how I've done that, but yeah, I've definitely ticked all the boxes. But yeah, wow. Okay. This needs to be transferred, so let's do that. What is this exactly? This is more Bilfords. Oh, Bisfords. This is ready to be transferred into there. Oh, it's still in that weird shit again. I've completely messed up the whole system here. Yeah, I think it's because now I've got things mixing. Yeah, look, I've just mixed a whole heap of things now, and it is not happy. Not happy at all. So I think we need to clean this whole system out and redo it. And we need to get that VAT. Because, yeah, that's still trying to transfer. What do we need? We need more bottles, but let's clock off for the night. Following contracts did not get finished. Yep, that's fine. Let's grab our keg here and just give it to him. He's going to have all sorts of feelings when he drinks it, but we're going to be getting a bit of money from him. We got a 20-litre keg that we need. So let's grab a 20, chuck that onto there. And in fact, we're going to just transfer that into our keg filler. And let's fill this one up. And let's get rid of this straight away. Complete that one. That needs a refreshment tray. We got more Holbrook. Bisford, we can definitely do that one. Needs 110. Alright, so we can certainly do that. Look at these. We got all sorts of stuff here. We can take that one, that one, that one, that one. And we'll take that one as well. How much are we getting from this exactly? Do we know? Let's see. $700 and plenty of experience. Thank you kindly. Don't really have much else here that I can do. That needs a refreshment. Actually, I wonder if that needs just refreshment or if I can just, you know, tick it off. Yeah, no, I think it... Okay, well, what about if we were to chuck... Oh, I've got so many empty crates. Do I have any other funky crates here? No. Okay, but I know for a fact that I've got some more bottles that will be funky. But before we do that, let's grab ourselves our big fermentation vat. Let's knock that straight off the back. And there it is. See the size of this. This thing's huge. But I guess it can go... Where's the computer screen there? We don't need access to that room just yet, so we can take that. And let's transfer this. I need more bottles. I need more bottles. Surely we can get more bottle sizes. No. No, it wouldn't be that nice to us. We can always try our bottles, but I don't really think I'm too keen for that. Anyway, let's grab those bottles. And load up our machine. In fact, we'll also grab this big bag here and chuck that on there. Get that going. Grab some more crates to chuck onto here. Just to keep this thing going. What is this? Is this capped or uncapped? Oh, that's something completely different. We can't be putting that on there. Yeah, you can have that crate back, mate. Don't worry, I've got you sorted. Give me that crate back then. You're gonna need another crate now, bud. Chuck that on there. We can chuck that on there. We chuck a crate onto there and a crate onto there. We'll get some more glasses on here. Yeah, I don't know how I've got those sorts of numbers. I don't know exactly what I've done, but definitely need to get that system cleaned out. We need to change that VAT target because, yeah, it's still trying to target that one. So let's transfer that into that VAT there. Okay. There we go. We can see it's in there now. That's still full of that junk. We're going to need some more beers. Where can we get some more glasses? Yeah, there's going to be a point where I have too many, what do you call them? Too many crates, so I can't just keep ordering crates with the glasses because I don't think I can automatically get people to put them into there and so forth. Anyway, we'll get those going. We'll take the empty crates off of here and chuck them onto here. What are you, empty now? Yep, okay. That's empty. We'll transfer this over into there. That funky beer. We need to set our temperature here for this one. Oh, it's a bit short on the yeast. Let's give it some of this yeast and see what it does. I don't know if we'll have enough of this yeast either. But the sweetness has gone through the roof. Screw it. Not that one. Give me a new packet. Yeah. Let's chuck some of this in, see what we get. Oh, we got heaviness now. We're just mixing all sorts of things together. Okay, that's the process is now beginning. That's empty. That's got some of that funky stuff in it as well. This vat should be right to go now. Chuck that onto there. We'll give it some more glasses. It's going to keep taking them. We'll give it some more. And we'll give it some more. How much is in here exactly? It's almost empty. Almost. I think there's going to be some more funky stuff around here still. Let's chuck that into there. And we'll chuck this into... Oh, that thing's still going, is it? Oh, this thing's full again. Oh no, it's going still. It's still going. Give me that empty crate. Chuck the empty crate onto there. That can take that. All crates are full. Let's go and do that contract. Yeah, I still don't know how to make that yet, so we're going to have to figure out how we do that. Surely we're number one though, 518, so we're number one in the brewing district there. Yeah, it looks like we need some levels before we can do any of that. This thing empty? It is. So let's load this into it now. And we'll transfer... Oh, that's not ready yet. Needs yeast. What are we making there? Oh, Frosthaven. Oh, okay, so we got Frosthaven there. Let's see. So we've obviously made it somehow. Let me just have a quick look online real quick at how we make that. Um, okay. So, having a quick look online. We need Frostmere wheat. Do we have Frostmere wheat? No, so we haven't unlocked that yet. Need Frostmere wheat, Sun Meadow floral, and Wesi bloom, which is down here. I think we do have that. No, we don't even have that. Actually. We go to the shop and special. No, that's nothing there that we can do. Okay. Let's clear these off real quick. What's that? That's something completely different again, I think. But we need to put more glasses on here, and this thing will keep on going. But I believe it is now empty. So we can transfer this out of here into that automatic filler. We need to make more whole buck. Yeah, see? Okay, so look. So we've got it here. So let's see if we can possibly get that number up without actually unlocking that recipe. Here we go. So it's there. Let's have a look if we go down a bit further the list. So it's there. Let's just see if we use some sort of thing if we can get it to get a higher percentage for us. It's 10% there. It's 15% there. It takes it up to 20. Let's have a look if there's anything here. It gets it to 12. Yeah, it's still 12 there. It's 15 there. There you go, Frost Haven. That's what we need. Okay. Right. And now it's gone. Okay, so we can get to 40%, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get it the rest of the way. Is there anything here that gives it a higher kick? It gets it to 10%. Still has 10%. Now it's gone. It's nothing there. It's nothing there. Nothing there. It's nothing there. So it looks like if we use that there, we can get it at 40%. We need something to get it a bit higher, but we need levels for that. I think this needs to be transferred over now. And what do we need for here? Just making our Bisford ale. Okay. We need what? Yeast well yeast. How much is that? Oh, it's only 550. We can almost certainly get that. If there's any more contracts. No, we need to make the Holbrook which is what we've got here. We've even got Frosthaven at 35% in here. Yeah, I don't know exactly what we're making here, but let's put some random yeast in. Let's grab that yeast, see what this does to it. If we just magically discover this, I don't know what's going to happen. We're making something completely different now. Yeah, okay, we'll make that, sure. We're now making Gravenford instead of Hullbuck. Okay, yeah, sure. I think this number was the lucky 12. Zinc in here? No, that's empty. Oh, this needs yeast as well. Let's just, I don't know, give this some yeast, shall we? Let's see what happens. Okay, beer is not ready yet, yeah, because we're not trying to do that. Let's try 13 there. Yeah, I don't know exactly what sort of contraption we've made here, but it's definitely some sort of contraption, I'll say that much. We need some more crates on here. What have we got here? Heaviness and sweetness. Okay, so we've got something completely different here. There's an empty crate there. There's an empty crate there. Let's just get it going, shall we? Yeah, we need to get rid of all this random stuff here because I don't know what any of this is that we've made, and it's definitely not pure at all. Let's grab all of these empty crates and just chuck them down here. We've got some half full crates on there as well, so yeah, need to try and get rid of all of this material that I have no clue what is at all. Anyway, with this thing here, it can probably just go, say there. It's out of the way, we can still access in here. That'll be fine. Anyway, I think this is ready to transfer. So we'll transfer this to the small vat. I think this is ready to transfer into our large vat. Get that to do its thing. What have we made? Yeah, Gravensford. Yeah, I don't know how we've seemed to have done that, but yeah, we've done some sort of magic here. Not exactly what sort of magic it is, but we've definitely done something. But we need to make the Hullbuck. I just want to make your standard Hullbuck. That's what I want. So let's load some water up into this vat. Because yeah, I've got some funky recipes going on and I need to get rid of them because I don't know how I made them. Let's just put it that way. But we've got all sorts of traits on these. All sorts. Refreshment, heaviness, lightness, acidity, sweetness. Yeah, we've got the whole thing going on here. So I'm going to try and collect all the normal stuff and bring it out onto this shelf here. What's that? That's the same stuff, I think. So they can all go up there. We'll put all of our full crates up the top here. That's a full crate of normal. No, that's normal. That's normal, so we can take that. So I can't really see. That's a normal. What about here? Yeah, they're all funky ones now. So that crate can go up there, that crate can go there, and that can go up there. What is that? Yeah, we don't have enough for that. Interesting. Okay, so let's take our... This guy needs more water. Okay, so let's pour the water for 70 bucks. And I guess we'll just go to bed. Yeah. I think we'll leave this episode here. It's going to be a really long one, and if I'm going to keep going, probably worth just making a new one for this, because we're already at 2 hours here, so we'll call it an episode here. If you are enjoying the content, feel free to leave a like. Also, smash that subscribe button. Helps the channel grow and gets my videos out to more people who enjoy my content. With all that out of the way, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.